Friday. We are counting you down to another weekend.
Counting you down.
And we're going to get started with the best 30 minutes of your day. You know, they say, LaQuita, when it comes to describing cars, when it comes to describing clothes or someone's house or a type of favorite music, people say, that's dope. And a lot of people don't realize that word comes from dopamine, which is something that happens in your brain when you eat addictive or get into addictive or pleasurable situations like good music, nice fast cars.
So wait, this 5-minute story time.
This 5-minute story
is about dopamine.
It's not about dopamine, but it's about me doing something dope.
Oh, you know what? Well, G. Albert is ready. He says, I can't believe what I'm seeing. The countdown timer must be a good sign. Dial-up is working. Look. Don't come for us, y'all. Our internet is working. Rebecca Imla Prince is saying Happy New Year. She's ready for the 5-minute story time, right along with one of our favorite sponsors, Ruby Grandison.
Hey, Ruby Grandison.
So happy to see you. Thank you, G. Albert, for putting in hashtag the home team. TW Popcorn put a chat in there before you. And even earlier, y'all, G Quad Traditions, Miss Ellen Pankey, Auntie Ellen was in there.
Ellen.
In the middle of the night. She was in there. So y'all, let's get into the 5-minute story time. So this way we can let David Hunt know through the story about some of the worst addictive foods. Look, Trash Can said somebody mentioned crack. Look.
Crack, and here comes Trash Can crashing into the comments.
Boom. And David talking about hashtag the dope team. We will be talking about dopamine. We about to say not crack, but dope, okay? And so thank you, Rebecca Imla Prince, for liking it. Thank you, Trash Can Waves, for putting in hashtag the home team. Y'all know it's a half-hour talk show today. That means we're going to hit it and quit it. And if you're watching on the replay, you still can win. We got some games for you. Let's get into the 5-minute story time, Corey.
All right.
Oh, wait. AJ's road tripping all the way from
AJ.
Hey, designs by Lucian's mom. Good morning to you as well. Do not put in hashtag the home team, designs by Lucian's mom. Don't follow Trash Can Waves. Follow AJ's road tripping. He's in Germany and he got the right hashtag. That's how you win free coffee. Yes, and thanks to our sponsors, we can sponsor you. Let's go for it.
All right. Again, we're talking about how people say that's dope. Well, sometimes some dope things happen in some pretty crazy situations. Now, a lot of people have seen me do a lot of things on different videos. On one of our very first videos on this channel, you might have seen me throwing a football.
Oh, yeah, because y'all know Corey can't see. He hasn't been able to see. His eyes don't work. So he hasn't been able to see for over 25 years now, but he can still throw a football.
You might have seen me driving a car.
And he does still drive. We got videos on our Blind Guy, his wife channel, videos of Corey driving a car.
Riding a bike.
Yeah, with our daughter on the handlebars. We have 3 daughters. Corey can't see, but yeah, boy, Trash Can Waves are saying. The daughter was on the bike. Look at the video, y'all.
So doing all sorts of things that you wouldn't typically associate with the blind man. But I also have had some greater moments that were in some pretty harrowing situations.
Yes.
One just happened to me recently on yesterday. I was at work at a venue that caters to families with small children and was taking my instrument from the room where I had done my presentation and walking it down to the hallway near the back offices where I keep the instruments so they can stay warm. And when I play them, my talking drum, it doesn't get out of tune. As I walked across the floor, I felt whoosh, whoosh, go around my legs in a lap, and I stopped. I pulled in the stick that I use to find things when I walk because I'm blind and I can't see, and I waited. Probably just a kid running by. I took a few more steps and I tapped one of the rocking chairs. It's one of my landmarks in the building to say that I'm about to get to the stairway to go to the offices. And whoosh, whoosh, felt it again. I stopped. I drew in my stick so I didn't trip anybody, and I waited.
The walking stick, y'all. Corey can't see. He uses the walking stick. And just like he uses his seeing eye daughter on the handlebars or on the bike, his Trash can't see it.
That was GPS.
Oh, yeah, she was GPS.
Girl screaming, please no. I continued my journey. I made my left hand turn to go down the stairs that led to the offices when all of a sudden my drum bumped a body, a toddler. The toddler was right at the top of the steps and my dad instincts kicked in immediately. The stick fell out of my hand. The drum went down the steps. I reached out with my left hand, and I'm right-handed, y'all, snatched the kid up by the shirt collar, and then I felt myself falling down the steps. So I just hop down to about the 6th step and stopped. At the top of the stairs, I heard a gracious woo from
So
the
wait,
mom.
what do you mean you went down the steps? Hopped down the steps though.
Because I was at the top of the steps, when I went to grab the child, I was off balance and I had to step down. And instead of stepping and stumbling and falling with the child, I chose to hop until I was able to stop my momentum. When I stopped on the steps, I heard the mother go, whoo! And then the father came by and said, man, you must be like Daredevil.
And they knew you couldn't see?
They knew we couldn't see because they knew I couldn't see.
They didn't videotape that. We ain't trying to mess up no checks.
No, they didn't videotape. And they said that was truly dope.
Designs by Lucian's mom is shouting out Freddie, TWP Popcorn, because Rebecca Prince was like, oh no. And they all like, what in the world? But you know, trash can hippity hop.
Yep. So again, that was dope. But today we're not talking about dope as something that's great or good. We're talking about what can happen because food addictions are just like drug addictions. Food is dope, just like crack, marijuana. Well, I ain't gonna say marijuana. Crack, heroin, and other illegal.
Marijuana is medicine. Marijuana is medicine,
y'all. Marijuana is medicine.
That's why they call it medicinal marijuana. But anyway, go ahead. That ain't what we're talking about. We're talking about addictive stuff.
We're talking about addictive things that you just can't get rid of. So we're gonna be talking about the worst food addictions. But before we do that,
wait. You can't see. And David Hunt says, Daredevil to the rescue.
Right. That's what people call me all the time, Daredevil. Well, and that's not the first great save that I had as a dad either, but that's another story for another day.
Designs by Lucian's mom says, I agree. Well, I hope you agree with winning something good because y'all, if you made it into this chat in the first 5 minutes while we were doing the 5-minute story time, that means you are entered into our first plate race. We're talking about addictive foods today. So I say we go ahead and give them a clue into, you know, some of the addictive things. David Hunt, Corey's superpower is he can see when in danger or when counting money. Trash can waves. Thank you, JBWR, for putting in hashtag the home team. That does put you in the running.
Actually, if you go back to some of our earlier videos and go to the playlist about managing life as a blind person, you can actually see me in my system for counting money.
Absolutely. So, of course, we do have you in there, JBWR, into our plate race. JBWR. It's only a 20-second plate race, but we've got you in there. And David is saying, echolocation at its finest. Thank you so much, Gail at Night, for putting in the link for plantbasedtreats.org. One of our favorite moderators around, plantbasedtreats.org is where you can find the full playlist of how to beat these addictive foods. We're going to give you a small clue as I cue up the game. We're going to jump right into the content here because we want to talk about conquering cravings.
Let's ask them some questions, LaQuita. So let's ask you these questions. How much crack is okay to give to a baby?
Wait, no, don't answer that. Don't answer that in the comments because I don't think there's a. Thank you, Ruby Grandison. Put in hashtag the home team.
Okay, well then how much heroin, as people like to say, is acceptable to give to your grandma?
No, because Ruby and all of us, we ain't on that stuff. So, and you grandma, you can't give it to your grandma. I don't think any amount is safe, but don't answer that in the comments, y'all. Answer this question. In order to conquer your cravings, is it a crack bang? Trash can is saying. I don't. Thank you, Healthy G Mom. OMG, right? You would not give those things to your children. However, sugar is a drug. It's a dope. It's just like crack cocaine. It's just like heroin. We're not saying it. We've got Master Herbalist Yaki Awakened saying it. We've got Dr. Michael Greger saying it on nutritionfacts.org and Yaki TV. Y'all know he has his own website, yakiawakened.com. Healthy G Mom, you are also in the food race. So yes, we got you in there. And you know what, Gail at Night? You know, we made it easy. If y'all want to connect with us on LinkedIn, blindguystories.com/LinkedIn. So that way, all the links are easy to do. Happy
Linktree on LinkedIn.
LinkedIn.
Okay.
For LinkedIn, if they want to follow us on LinkedIn. That way we can go live on LinkedIn once we have enough people. So, you know, Healthy G Mom is saying Happy New Year's. This is why I told you don't ask the question because now Trash Can is answering. If it's a crack baby, they got a tolerance for it. You know what? So is the crack baby crying loud or no? You doing too much. Y'all go to Master Herbalist Yaki Awaken's website online, but y'all know we got a video queued up for you so that y'all can hear about conquering these cravings. Right after the food plate race, we're going to talk about how you can conquer the cravings. But to give you the answer, fruit and vegetables. That's the same thing Dr. Michael Greger says. That's the same thing Master Herbalist Patrick Delve says. That's the same thing Dr. Neil Barnard says. That's the same thing Dr. Milton Mills says. All of these different doctors, Dr. T. Colin Campbell, they don't argue about the fruits and vegetables. Save yourselves, y'all, and laugh all the way to the dinner table like Healthy G-Mom, because she laughing at trash can waves. All right, Corey, let's get into this first race so that we can see what kind of food you are, because when we talk about these foods being addictive, they are addictive, like crack cocaine or whatever that's giving us the dopamine and stuff.
Right. You see, when they say food is addictive, what happens is you start craving certain things because of the sugar, the salt, or the fat that's in it. That's why when a certain brand of potato chips says, once you pop, you just can't stop, they're telling the truth. They say another brand of potato chip says you can't eat just one. That's the truth, because they chemically engineered these things to actually, the companies have chemically engineered these products to make them give you have a certain addictive quality. They're loaded with salt. And again, part of the potato chip draw is the crunch. We are biologically engineered to enjoy things that crunch.
Everybody likes crunchy stuff.
Everybody likes crunchy things. So potato chips combined with the crunch, combined with the extra salt and the added salt, those and the fat, those are the addictive qualities that fire off those dopamine receptors in your brain.
So we do have something crunchy here that you all can use. Gail at Night is reminding you to please be sure to click the like button. Don't be like David Hunt and have a banana and a pear this morning, or at least just look at them, right? You want to actually conquer those cravings by going into seaweed snacks. These are crunchy, and it's a food that a lot of the doctors agree with, right? So we do have something crunchy here for you. I got another crunch for y'all. We're showing you how to conquer those cravings as we get into the blue ribbon plate race. Pistachios, y'all, this little bag here, pistachios, people say, oh, nuts are so expensive. Look, these pistachios are still in the shell. I got them at Aldi for $1.20 for this little snack bag. And of course, this is more than one serving, I'm sure. It says as one pouch is one serving. So, hey, one serving, $1.20. Mariamade Poju is in the house. The Nigerians know about the good food. Now, I know Nikki, the everyday life of an OCD chick, Akdish, she might say, oh, okay, yeah, that's a crunchy snack I can get with. If we're engineered to do snacks, y'all know they even got pistachios at the Dollar Tree. This is cheaper at the dollar at Aldi than it is at the Dollar Tree. Because Healthy G Mom is saying, yes, I agree with you guys. Sugar and fast food is processed food is bad for our bodies. Absolutely. So check out the Faves worksheet, y'all. It helps you to categorize processed versus unprocessed. Go ahead, Corey, because Miriam is reminding people to like, share, and tell a friend. We right along with the JBWR. He just smashed a bag of pistachios. That's what's up. Bravo with Sheila. Ladies, let's chat is in here. And of course, Healthy G Mom says seaweed has iodine. It's good for us.
And when it comes to, we're talking about the crunchy, savory things, but when it comes to the sugar.
Hey, Lenora.
The main thing with sugar is, hey, Queen Lenore, the main thing with sugar is, you get those, you reach for the sugar, you reach for the crunch, the crunchy, salty foods, especially in times when you're stressed out or you want some comfort foods. Sugar, that fires off the dopamine, the pleasure receptors. The salty, fatty foods like the potato chips fire off those dopamine receptors, those pleasure centers in your brain. So you just keep eating more and more. But what happens is, just like with drugs, like street drugs, what ends up happening is the more you eat those foods, the more you have to eat in order to keep that same pleasure response firing with the dopamine receptors. So just like with drugs, you got to use more and more and more to get the same kind of high. You got to eat more chips, you got to eat more cookies, you got to eat more ice cream, eat more cake in order to get that same high. But you can also conquer your cravings with sugar by, again, eating fruits, oranges, pineapples, mangoes, bananas, apples. Those are all great ways to
don't just look at them like David Hunt. You got to get them inside of you.
You got to eat those fruits, and that'll satisfy your sugar. I'll tell you, one of my favorite midnight snacks to eat in the middle of the night when everybody sleeps is to go.
When we sleep, what you be doing?
Grab a banana or a Honey Crisp apple. Oh my gosh,
yeah.
Them Honey Crisp apples. Woo!
You know what, Mary?
And that sauce the crunch too.
It does, because Mariamade Poju, y'all know she's got a great smile. You do need good teeth. Corey has great teeth. I don't know what it is about the Nigerians. They got great teeth.
Well, I'm Nigerian because I got great teeth.
No. You might be, but I don't know. So
I'm just country, so that's where mine comes from.
Corey is country. Mary they told you the Nigerians know about the money. Y'all go over there, find out about the grants. She's one of those people that's into fashion. She's showing us how to travel, how to save money. And she's doing all the good things right along with Healthy G Mom, because Love and Live Show is saying, hey, Healthy G Mom, where you been? I tell you where she's been. She's been on the blue ribbon plate race. Let's get into it.
All right, I'm going to say on your marks, get set. And when I ask you the question, LaQuita Marie, the answer is going to be go.
Oh,
click the button.
Okay, you know what? Healthy G Mom loves Honey Crisp apples. They are so good. Absolutely. And thank you, Gail at Night, for explaining the Faves diet. Fruits and vegetables, every spread. Every time you eat, y'all, make sure you got some fruits. I'm about to say some blue ribbon plate. Say it, Corey, because I can't.
Blue ribbon plate race.
What this got to do with anything? Honey is a natural remedy for male performance dysfunction.
Oh, trash can. Honey Crisp apples. Honey Crisp apples.
You got a point, though. Thank you, the Everyday Life of an OCDS Chick, as well as Trash Can Waves, for putting in hashtag the home team. Because right after Healthy G Mom or Love and Live Show wins this blue ribbon plate race, we'll go ahead and show you guys the clip of Yaki Awakened and Dr. Michael Greger talking about how to get over this stuff. Don't be laughing at yourself, Trash Can Waves, and Love and Live Show and Healthy G Mom. Definitely don't laugh at him either. Let's go for it, Corey.
So remember, the answer to the question is go, all right?
The answer to the question is go. Okay.
All right. On your marks. Get set.
Let me make sure they can see themselves. Okay, yes.
On your marks.
Mm-hmm.
Get set. What would Trash Can Waves say to a lady that said, take me to the Embassy Suites?
Oh, that's the question?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. She would say, go. All right. Let's see how this race is panning out. She was dead. Bravo, Sheila, ladies, let's chat. This fell off the screen. JBWR going, I don't know, but she gone. Octadish is pulling ahead, but G. Albert got us in the front. G. Albert and JBWR is pushing him ahead. The Gale of Night is trying to come. JBWR is in there twice. It's Healthy G Mom. Yes.
That's a plate of.
He got like everything on the plate. He got some French fries, some peas, a piece of meat or something in the background. I don't know. It's all in there. But y'all know, whatever he is, you can get those resources at blindguystories.com/Amazon. That's where we put a lot of the supplements that you may not be able to find everywhere. Let's check out the lineup. Thank you so much, Gail at Night. We do appreciate you. And you know what? I put Gail at Night in there. She came in third. G. Albert is second place. Gail at Night is third.
He came first.
I mean, Lord, G. Albert is first. Healthy G Mom. She came in second as that.
G. Albert, G. Mom, Gail.
Boom. Mm-hmm. You know what? If you were G, you winning today. Mm-hmm. Greatest of all times, 4th and 5th, JBWR. Y'all know he's a show sponsor. He's a wish list sponsor. That's why he in there twice. We rigged it up and he still couldn't make it. But no, he did make it to the top 5.
What kind of food was he?
He was a daggone thing of fries and a hot dog. That's why.
Maybe he was a veggie dog from IKEA. He was the guy there.
Right. We got the Love and Live Show. Oh, Ruby Grandison, another show sponsor. Love and Live Show, Trash Can Waves, Designs by Lucian's mom, Rebecca M. Prince made it to the top 10. TWP Popcorn was over there growing and doing business deals, so he didn't make it to the top 10. But we got Auntie Ellen, David Hunt, The Everyday Life of an OCDS Chick, and then Mary Mighty Poju in the top 15. Bravo with Sheila, ladies. Let's chat was live last night talking about sink or swim, so she was tied. And then AJ's road tripping brought up the rear all the way from Germany.
What was he? You can tell.
He off the screen because you know when you lose. We lose you off the screen.
You can't run an effective race when you got too much Hefeweizen in your system.
I know, but you know what? Healthy G Mom, Love and Live Show, JBWR, G Albert, everybody is congratulating. JBWR tomorrow, he was so close because he got 4th and 5th. Designs by Lucian's mom is also saying congratulations right along with the Everyday Life of an OCDS Chick. Bravo with Sheila, ladies, let's chat. Healthy G Mom, everybody is congratulating G Albert. Let's get into, and look, Miriam Adepoju, the Nigerians is just talking to my man. Oh, AJ is road trip and says, bringing up the rear is how I do.
Oh.
Y'all, we're talking about getting rid of
license in his system. Heifer's in his van. You know, AJ road tripping, he's the real man in Germany, having all the fun. Got all them heifers staying on the run. Hey.
All right, so then we also got Mary Matapoji got herself together. She remembered her Nigerian because they're real cordial. They're so polite, and she's beautiful. Congratulations in all caps. All right, y'all. Gail at Night, thank you for dropping the link to the plantbasedtreats.org site for the full playlist and all the resources and more games. So if you're watching on the replay and you're looking for food games, go to I was about to say over the top because the sponsors are going at the bottom. Y'all, go to
over the top, the sponsors at the bottom.
I know, blindguyhiswife.com. That's the website. Look at Healthy G Mom. Whoop, whoop. Or you can go to plantbasedtreats.org. Lots of food games so you can get educated. Love and Live show talking about go Corey with the lyrics. Okay. Let's get into one of these videos that's going to help them to, just beat these food addictions.
This information is not a substitute for professional medical advice. If you want medical advice on how to beat your own food addictions, go seek the advice from your own doctor.
And be sure to click the like button. I can't talk today. What I've been drinking other than coffee?
What addiction you got?
Okay, so y'all, I do have a coffee addiction. We have our own coffee brand, rolljava.com. And in this coffee, I do have flax seeds, cayenne pepper, cacao powder. So it's full of antioxidants and anti-inflammatories and flavor because I do have some sugar and almond milk. But go ahead on, Corey. You click the like button.
So let's get right into Master Herbalist Yaki Awaken. Again, we're talking about the worst food addictions
and how to beat them,
and how to beat the cravings, how to find ways to satisfy that sweet tooth, how to fulfill your desire for fats, and how to satiate your desire for salt. All taking place today on this best half hour of your day here on Blind Guy,
his wife,
their life
live.
Now,
hey Richmond, good to see you. We're about to show you something good.
Master Herbalist Yaki Awaken has a great way of explaining how food addiction, drug addiction, addictions are addictions. But while we're doing that, I want you to put into the chat what types of food addictions, what types of
No. You know what? We were talking about different things they can eat.
Yeah, that's what type of food.
So, what kinds of food are you snacking on? Are you snacking on hummus?
I don't know why.
Are you snacking on hummus? Y'all, we got a surprise for you. At the end of the show, Corey is going to eat some
fish roll.
Caviar, but this is not caviar. It's a plant-based caviar because Healthy G Moms has never heard of healthy coffee, girl. You got to do the best with the poisons you got, right? And if you want your own coffee, go to rolljava.com and use the discount. Corey is 25 because Corey's birthday was December 23rd. My birthday is January 18th. So all of our winners this month are winning coffee between our birthdays. But if you don't win, you can get your own. And so, of course, Nikki is in there laughing and smiling with Healthy G Mom, who is saying, proud of you, so this is good stuff. Thank you. Corey, at the end of this show, he's going to have some of this snack right here from IKEA. Red seaweed pearls. It's their version of caviar. Corey has eaten lots of that in his day. He's going to taste it for you today. He's going to let you know if it's the real deal or not. Tell us in the chat while we're showing this video, what are you snacking on? Here's some other foods. Y'all, this is a 99-cent salsa that I get from Harris Teeter. 99 cents. No excuses, right? I like organic. I prefer organic. But if I want a lot of something and I know that the health of the food is still going to outweigh it, boom. Look, here's a snack, a handheld snack in its own skin. Oranges. Anyway, Okay, Corey. Okay, y'all put it in the chat while we show you Yaki Awaken's version of these addictive foods because we're giving you how to beat these addictive foods. And Yaki is going to tell us the truth behind addiction.
For a journalist, his name is Michael Musk. You look at him and he's very cool with scientists. They have literally traveled the world and just, studied the brains of obese people, studied the brains of Black communities that just been on sugar all their lives, that's been on candy and junk foods and preservatives and additives. They studied their brains and literally got pictures of their MRIs and of their brain imaging, and then they compared it to heroin and crack addict's brain. And it's the same. You can't even tell the difference between a crack addict and somebody that's addicted to junk foods, or somebody that's addicted to bleached white flour, somebody that's addicted to processed sugar, somebody that's addicted to high salt diets. The dopamines in the brain fire off the same. Hypothalamus gland looks exactly the same. So this means sugar, this means fats, this means all these cholesterol building foods, and this means all these high salt diets or controlled substance. These things are drugs and they are neurotoxins, and it is killing us. It's killing us. We are quick to down the crackhead, and we are quick to down the heroin addict. We're even quick to down ones that are smoking cigarettes, or those who are smoking marijuana and smoking these plants, or somebody that's taking shrooms. But we yet to judge ourselves on how we're eating, and we're eating drugs that are causing worse problems than the cigarettes, eating food that is causing worse problems than the crack cocaine. eating foods that is so-called food. I'm gonna call it so-called food because it's not food, because they're literally taking all of the phytonutrients and the biophotons out of it. And the moment that you take the nutrients out of the food begins to die. So the whole question is, how does it still look like it's living? Well, they're putting all types of preservatives and additives on it, and then they put it on the shelves. And this stuff be on shelves for months, y'all. Months. And they're literally going in and changing the expiration date on this stuff. Well, guess what?
All right, y'all, we're gonna leave y'all hanging because that video is in the description. All right. So of course, Love and Live show all the foods I was showing. She said, "Oh, those are great snack foods." But Trash Can is listening to Master Herbalist Yaki Awaken talking about damn crackheads. And he's talking about, wait, food don't turn you into no crackhead though. But you see me scratching because when I can't get certain things like my coffee, he just told you. And Love and Live show says, "Wow, I didn't know that." Powerful video, Nikki is saying, and Trash Can is saying, "I ain't never sucked no eggplant for a cheeseburger."
Okay.
Let's show them. Tell them about Dr. Michael Greger's video.
Dr. Michael Greger, he's done lots of research. He reads all the studies, that scientific studies about different food topics.
Wait, I do have to give this disclaimer. Yes, David Hunt, y'all know that video was sped up. I watch everything at 1.5 to 2x. That one was at 1.5. Yaki don't talk that fast. Go ahead, Corey.
He's gonna you're gonna hear from the Master Herbalist Yaki Awaken. Got a lot of wisdom, got a lot of testimonials of
not wisdom, people, knowledge, like
healing people from different diseases, from herpes, AIDS, all the diabetes, and Alzheimer's. He's had a lot of different successes there. We're never gonna hear from somebody, because people, you don't take people's word for it unless they got the doctor in front of them with the MD behind it. So we're gonna show you somebody that's got the doctor and the MD.
Here we go.
Saying the same information.
And this video is also in the video description on nutritionfacts.org.
People have chewed coca leaves for at least 8,000 years as a mild stimulant without any evidence of addiction. But when certain components are isolated and concentrated into cocaine, we've got a problem. The same may be true of sugar. People don't tend to binge on bananas. It's perhaps the reason we're more likely to supersize soda than sweet potatoes, why we're less likely to overeat this kind of corn compared to that kind of corn. The overconsumption of sugar-sweetened diets has often been compared to drug addiction, though this parallel was based, until very recently, more on anecdotal evidence than on solid scientific grounds. But now we have PET scans, imaging technology that can measure brain activity. It all started with this publication, showing decreased dopamine sensitivity in obese individuals, and the heavier they were, the less responsive they appeared to become. We see the same thing in cocaine addicts and alcoholics. This would suggest that a reduction in dopamine receptors is associated with addictive behavior, irrespective of whether it's due to food or to addictive drugs, as seen in substance abusers. Dopamine is considered the neurotransmitter primarily involved in the pleasure and reward center of our brain, helping to motivate our drive for things like food, water, and sex, all necessary for the perpetuation of our species. It was healthy and adaptive for our primate brains to drive us to eat that banana when there wasn't much food around, but now that fruit is in loop form, this adaptation has become a dangerous liability. The original Coca-Cola formulation actually included coca leaf, but now perhaps its sugar content may be the addictive stand-in.
All right, y'all.
So
you heard it
Master
there.
Herbalist Yaki Awaken. You heard it from Dr. Michael Greger of nutritionfacts.org. So if you don't believe us, check it out for yourself. Don't take our word for it. Do your own research.
Now, keep in mind that last video we just showed you was only 2 minutes in total. Master Herbalist Yaki Awaken, we started that video right around the 2-minute and 20-second mark. Now, the everyday life of an OCD chick, you might want to watch the whole 2-3 hours, because she's talking about, I will fight you over a piece of grocery store birthday cake.
Exactly. How many times have you heard somebody say, "Who ate the last apple?"
Yeah.
But how many times you heard, "Who ate the last piece of pie?"
Boom. Right. So, AJ's road tripping is in Germany. He says Germans I've talked to are very surprised that America uses sugar in bread and high fructose corn syrup as a sugar substitute. Right. He also says most people I know don't know that American sugar comes from beets and less from natural cane. Exactly. So they're creating sugar beets. So you have the modified food that they're creating the sugar, processed sugar from. Y'all download the Faves worksheet. Cocaine is what Trash Can Wade said.
Hey guys,
Purple 101. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you from Tier 9 Cell Block B.
And guys, remember, we're talking about how to beat these cravings. Again, fruits, vegetables, great fruits like oranges, apples, sweet fruits. Apple are actually great ways to beat those sugar cravings. If you want something crunchy instead of potato chips, then
you're welcome, Love and Live Show, for the information.
Definitely, get some nuts. I'm talking about nuts. I ain't talking about these or I'm talking about pistachios, walnuts, Pecans.
Y'all, listen, go nuts. Get your nuts in. We showed y'all you can get these snack foods right at the Dollar Tree, $1.25 store, pistachios in the
And
shelf.
notice that it
But I
doesn't
got
say,
these from
the
Aldi.
package doesn't say these or mine, okay? So
Y'all
that,
know a great snack food also, because you know Queen Lenora keeps talking in here. She sells teas, right? Love and Live show. She says, wow, thanks for the information. I buy teas from a lot of different places. I think Lenora, yours is still at the post office. Yeah, because anyway, I ain't been in a long time. I ain't gonna lie. Kiwi, this is a brand that I buy from local people. Blooming Woman is another YouTuber. I've gotten her teas in the past as well. So that's hers. And of course, as you see, she shows you what's in it and all those good stuff. Y'all know people eat tea as a food, right? So boom, this one right here, I bought this at a local festival. And then I do have to show you our neighbors. Y'all, our neighbors then decorated a little thing that I don't know if they made this tea or what they did. They got some Earl Grey tea with fruit. And we've been drinking this stuff. These are great snack foods. I do have to tell you that if you don't drink tea and you drink coffee, Gail at Night is showing you how to get a discount on your coffee. And thank you, Everyday Life of an OCD's chick, for letting us know that when you get to heaven, you're going to ask God why he didn't vegetables taste like now latest candy. You know what I'm saying? Ask him. And look, Lord, Pepper 101 talking about puts bag of potato chips down because we talking bad about him.
For Nikki, that question gonna sound like, all right, God, I got a question. Why you didn't make vegetables taste like?
And your voice gonna be going further and further down. Trash Can says, Prepper 101, we learning how to get off crack and junk, as in junk food. Y'all subscribe to Yaki Awaken TV if you have not. Visit his website. Hey there, Glorious Platter, because Love and Live show is laughing. Glorious Platter, we are about to do our first place pony because it's the end of the show.
Let's see who's gonna get this coffee.
Yeah, we're sending out coffee to everybody. So of course, if you are here, Arlinda Manilang, so good to see you. Thank you for giving us all the love in the chat. We appreciate it. The emojis don't show up right, but I know what you're saying right there, like high five and all of that kind of stuff, and doing the dab with the elbow cough. So Glorious Platter is saying hello to everybody and making sure give a thumbs up. Now, you know what, Trash Can? I won't even say anything in abundance is bad for you. He's talking about God says anything in abundance is bad for you. I will say get your fruits and vegetables every single meal, and you can't go wrong. Now, when Prepper 101 gets to heaven, he's going to have a lot of explaining to do over all these mother-in-law jokes. Yes, Trash Can, put in the Everyday Life of an OCD-ish chick, because you're not too late, Glorious Platter. It is time for the first place pony giveaway, where we give you coffee. All right, so let's go for it. How are we going to do this, Corey? And thank you, Gail, for dropping Master Herbalist Yaki Awaken, yakiawaken.com, YAHKIAWAKENED.com.
I'm going to just do the abbreviated version. I'm going to do the abbreviated version of the voice announcement. I'm just going to go and say, and they're off. Let me know you're ready.
Oh, okay. That's it. Oh, wait. Oops. Oh, my goodness, Corey. I think they're going to say I rigged it up because...
Hey, with two names in there, right?
Oh, wow. Let me see what happens when I put this in here. Y'all might have to put the home team in one more time. I got one entry. Oh, my goodness. Lord Jesus. Okay. So, Corey, why don't you taste the fish roll? Wow. I mean, the vegan caviar. Why are you laughing?
Because it don't sound like coming out your mouth, like fish roll, because like you got to be country to say fish roll.
Oh, okay.
Why don't you take the fish roll?
Oh, sorry about that. AJ's road tripping, saying the German goodbye because he's got to hit the road. Y'all like the smash button. Thank you. Thank you, JBWR, for putting it in again. Don't laugh at me, Glorious Platter, but thank you, Designs by Lucian's mom, for putting in hashtag the home team again. Trash Can Waves and TWP Popcorn, put it in again. Corey's about to taste the fish roll. Let me show y'all what it looks like. The caviar. This is vegan caviar, okay? So,
now, most time people think about eating caviar.
I can't let it roll. I'm gonna show you how many entries are in their trash can. I don't think yours is in there. Go ahead, Corey.
Eating it on a toasted bread or on a cracker. But we're going to show you how there are actually recipes for mashed potatoes or potatoes where you top it with caviar. And we're going to show you how we're going to use a recipe that LaQuita has made, some rutabaga mashed potatoes, and we're going to top it with this vegan caviar from IKEA. And
it tastes just like, let me get you a spoon, Corey. You're going to taste it now while they finish putting in hashtag the home team, and then you're going to say go. So I'm going to just put some on a spoon for you. Should I give you a lot or a little?
No, you can give me in between.
Okay, here you are. Why you got this fuzz hanging from you? I hear it crunching a little bit. Is it supposed to pop? Like I hear like the crunch pop.
It does have a little more pop than caviar does. Caviar is a little softer than me, but it has a very similar texture. It's definitely got the seafood taste that caviar has. And I can definitely see it on top of some mashed potatoes. My great grandmother used to fry fish or bake fish, and she would like chop it up and put it on top of potatoes and mix it all in.
Okay.
So I can definitely see that adding that seafood flavor to the rutabaga mashed potatoes. So
got it. So it's a good investment, y'all. It's a good investment. Y'all
give it 5 out of 5 stars, definitely.
Nice. Gail at Night is dropping blindguystories.com/investments. Y'all know we're all about nutritional health, business resources, and wealth building. So get your, Glorious Platter said, tastes like mashed potatoes. Just kidding. Right. This will go good on the mashed potatoes. Oh, that's our plant-based treats for today. Mashed potatoes. What, Corey?
So you actually use that, like if you're a person that likes clam chowder, you could do a vegan clam chowder, plant-based clam chowder, and use that for the clam chowder, the clam taste.
Got it. So, yeah. Nice. Let's go for it, because Gail at Night has dropped in Master Herbalist Yaki Awakens website again. We're ready to roll. Most people have put it back in #the home team. Let's do the first place pony giveaway.
It's time for the first place pony drawing, and they're off.
Oh yeah, this is the extreme expedited version. JBWR, Designs by Lucian's Mom.
JBWR.
Love and Live Show, Ruby Grandison. The Everyday Life of an OCD Chick. JBWR, Designs by Lucian's Mom. JBWR.
Hey, JBWR.
You won yesterday, didn't?
Yeah, as the queen said, JBWR, you just won.
Right, Corey. That's why I can't talk about you. Talking about Corey from down south. He putting caviar on his mashed potatoes.
There you go. Can't get no country in that. Now I call it fish roll. Congratulations
to one of our show sponsors, our wish list sponsors. JBWR gets free coffee delivered right to his door. And of course, if you want a discount on your coffee, use the discount code when you go to rolljava.com. Use the discount code Corey is 25. Okay. Hey, JBWR showing the love. Like, yes, I'm a winner. Yeah, subscribe to his channel, y'all. Designs by Lucian's Mom is clapping it up. JBWR's mom, finally. Use that link to on blindguyhiswife.com. Go there to our website, scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Go to broadcast and click on Claim Your Prize. Gail at Night has dropped the link into the chat, so get it in there, because Glorious Platter is congratulating you. But we got to get the show off the air, because it's time for the plant-based treat, y'all. The show is over.
And we're going to top this dish with some of this plant-based caviar. It's time for today's plant-based treat by Chef LaQuita Marie.
Getting you to eat more fruits and vegetables every spread. We've given you all the tools you need to curb those addictions. This food right here is a winner. Enjoy.
Rutabaga mashed potatoes.
Just chopping up this rutabaga into large pieces. Rutabagas work very well with mashed potatoes. The flavors really match. Got some potatoes chopped up here. I'm going to add these to the pot, to the boiling water with the rutabaga. I'll add a little bit more water, just enough to cover most of the potatoes.
Potatoes are a rich source of potassium for lowering blood pressure, and they're full of vitamin B6, vitamin C, and fiber for heart health.
So I just placed a garlic bulb into the oven, the entire bulb, just like this, with all of the paper on about 450 degrees.
Garlic is full of antioxidants like vitamin C that fight colon, prostate, lung, and brain cancers. It slows development of osteoarthritis. 1 tablespoon of better than bouillon vegetable paste.
It's a liquid, so we're going to put in about a tablespoon of that.
Rutabagas are packed with antioxidants that prevent cancer, and they're high in fiber, which helps digestion, lowers cholesterol and blood sugar.
Our garlic. So this is roasted. You can just peel off some of the outer paper, pull off bulb, and get the soft part out. The soft part is what you want.
So the potatoes reduce arthritis, sinusitis, and other forms of inflammation. Rutabagas are full of carotenoids and other anti-aging minerals that improve memory, eyesight, and boost cell regeneration. The garlic lowers your blood pressure, regulates diabetes, and reduces hardening of arteries.
Wow, these mashed potatoes do everything.
Teaspoon of kosher salt, and get everything blended.
I like that the mashed potatoes were nice and creamy. They had a good flavor.
The rutabaga and garlic gave it that delicious flavor for that comfort food that we all enjoy.
Thank you so much,
All
Sanal.
right,
She's
guys.
saying yum. And you know, Brown Coat Blue, Dr. Blue was in here clapping it up for our winner, JBWR. He did win first place pony. Ruby Grandison and Love and Live show. We're all congratulating him. So, of course, we do have to say goodbye because Trash Can Waves is letting us know. So, my Gloria Splatter, they may share a name because he was asking, is that the weed that grows in my backyard? And Gloria Splatter says that she started I started the mashed potato. Thank you, Nikki. She's saying awesome. And Gloria Splatter says last time she added Italian seasoning with her mashed potatoes, it was gone fast. Y'all, this is what we're adding next time to our mashed potatoes. Y'all know we're all about the sponsors and we got a new partner, but we ain't gonna spill the beans. All we're gonna tell you is head over to IKEA and get some of their, what, Corey?
Fish roll.
Seaweed pearls is what they call it. It's a non-animal, because we don't eat animals anymore. So it's a non-animal based
plant-based seaweed and plant-based caviar.
Yes, plant-based caviar. Thank you, Sanal. She said your hair is beautiful. Girl,
Thank you.
I'm camouflaging the gray and all of that kind of stuff. And Mary Matipoju says, this is why I love your channel. Always inspiring us to eat right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mary Matipoju. And thank you so much, She Fires, for saying hello, good morning, and happy Friday. Of course, Love and Live show is ready for her plate. We are too. That's why we got to get out of here, because Auntie Ellen, who was first in the chat, is saying hello to y'all. You know, she shows you all things, everything. She's lived a long life, a good life, and she's still living it. She was showing us how to make stuff out of anything yesterday. She took us to the sewing machine on her live show when I was driving, and she was answering questions. So Coco was chatting for me while I was telling her what to type. Oh, Sanal says, you too, Corey, your hair is... Oh, yes, Gloria Splatter, I'm glad you were able to join as well, because usually you're working. You're a teacher too. Beautiful. LaTanya Lewis, so beautiful to have you as well. And G-Quat Traditions, Auntie Ellen says she just got back. So welcome, LaTanya Lewis. We're about to head out of here. So how do we say goodbye to everybody for now?
The end of the show is here. It's time to get home, get out of here. You know what to do when the weekend comes. What do? Get your groove on. Deuces.